So today on Free Field Training, we're going to do the Battle of the 1,000 Lumen lights. These are 3 different lights by 3 different manufacturers that all kind of claim to do the same thing when you look at their specifications, more or less. This is a 960 lumen, last time I checked their specifications, ThorFire VG15S, the ThruNite TN12, which says it's 1100 lumens, and the Phoenix PD35, that depending on what series and model you get, is advertised at either 960 or 1,000 lumens. Each of them has comparable features with tail cap switches. They're about the same size. They all have a pocket clip. They all come with a little lanyard. The UI on these two is a little different than on the ThorFire. The ThorFire does all of its UI, so all the pattern changing through the back tail switch, and these have little UI switches on the front of the light that handle all of those functions for you. But for all practical purposes, they are about the same. The ThorFire VG15S comes in at $20 to $25, depending on where you get it. The ThruNite TN12 comes in between $45 and $50, again, depending on where you get it. And the Phoenix PD35, I've seen anywhere from $65 to $115, depending on what you get with it, whether it comes with a rechargeable battery and a charger and all sorts of other stuff or not. So, while they all claim to do about the same thing, they come into different price points. And so the only good test I can think to do is to fully charge 18650 batteries and put them in there and take them out into various situations like we normally test flashlights. And we're going to do them with the same camera, the same charge, in the same conditions up against each other. We're also going to look at my Streamlight Stinger LED, which we've seen on the channel before. This is kind of our standard of measure in case you're new to the channel. This is my duty light that I normally use on the street. It is a lot larger than these lights. It has a larger light head, and so it is much better with throw than any of these 1,000 lumen lights, even though it's only a 350 lumen light. Yes, I know I'm a little behind on technology using a 350 lumen light as my duty light. I'm not going to try to draw any conclusions about which one of these lights is better or worse for its price point, because they're all at different price points, but I want you to have a standard of measure that you can use to decide. We're going to start with throw, since that is the area that all of these small size LED CR123 and 18650 battery lights with the little light heads have the most problem with. And a lot of people, when they look at numbers, they see 1100, 950, or 1,000 lumens, and they think they're going to get more throw. So we're going to start off with which of these gets more throw and how they compare up against my duty light. And we're going to go on from there to look at how they punch through tinted glass. Spoiler alert, they all do pretty well, because that's what these do well. And then we're going to look at them down a residential alley. I'm not going to do a closing to this video in the traditional sense, because I don't want to skew what you think of the lights. We're going to let what the lights do speak for themselves. Streamlight Stinger LED. Phoenix PD35, ThorFire VG15S, ThruNite TN12, ThruNite TN12, ThorFire VG15S, Phoenix PD35, Streamlight Stinger LED. Streamlight Stinger LED. Phoenix PD35. ThorFire VG15S. ThruNite TN12. I'd like to thank all the Patreon supporters, and especially the Shift Supervisor level Patreon supporters that we have listed here. Your contributions are what allows Free Field Training to continue on and become better. Thank you.